Have you ever wondered if there's a way to stop the steady decline of your kidney function? What if I told you that a simple vitamin could be the key to maintaining your GFR and protecting your kidneys for the long haul? According to recent findings from the National Kidney Foundation, millions of people are struggling with declining kidney function every year, often leading to life-altering consequences. But what if there's a way to prevent this? In this video, I'm going to reveal a vitamin that can protect you from the side effects of medication, the hidden reason why you might be struggling to lose weight, and a supplement that could save patients from dialysis. Honestly, it's frustrating that in 2024, some primary care providers still don't seem to care enough about their patients. But I'm here to help you take control of your health. If your doctor isn't giving you the attention you deserve, make sure you follow these 5 crucial tips. Stay tuned until the end of this video because the knowledge you'll gain could be the key to protecting your kidneys and enhancing your overall health. Don't miss out, your kidney health is too important. Number 5. If you have CKD and you're not taking your medication, survival could be at stake. Shocking, right? But here's the thing. Managing your meds is more than just remembering to pop a pill every day. Let me break it down for you. Some medications can actually cause important vitamins to leave your body like it's the latest drama on reality TV. And when I say can, I really mean will. So, which vitamins are most at risk? Let's start with diuretics, or as I like to call them, the P pills. These are commonly prescribed to CKD patients, and while they're considered safe, they can seriously deplete your body of essential nutrients like vitamin B1, B2, calcium, and magnesium. Then there's metformin, the go-to for diabetes patients. This one will drain your folate and vitamin B12 faster than a teenager can burn through a data plan, leaving your energy levels so low you might envy a sloth's pace. As if that's not enough, adding an ARB or an ACE inhibitor to the mix, meds that about 90% of CKD patients are on, will rob you of zinc, vitamin B6, magnesium, and CoQ10. Picture yourself as a snowman in a sauna, melting away into a puddle of nutrient deficiencies. And your kidneys? They'll feel like they've been left stranded in the Sahara, desperately searching for an oasis that's never coming. So, what can you do? Start by supplementing with the vitamins in the B group. And yes, I've mentioned calcium and magnesium several times for a reason. You probably need those too. Number 4. Have you tried everything to lose weight but still haven't seen results? Raise your hand because it's probably not your fault. Losing weight with kidney disease can feel like trying to ice skate uphill in a snowstorm, nearly impossible. You've heard it all before, just eat less, or just move more. But what they never tell you, especially your doctor, is that if you have kidney disease, you're much more likely to have an underactive thyroid. And here's the kicker, over 60% of CKD patients with thyroid issues go undiagnosed. Yep, your thyroid is playing a sneaky game of hide and seek with your health, and it's winning. Surprise! You might be dealing with an underactive thyroid that's not just sabotaging your weight loss efforts, but also your overall health. And it gets worse. An underactive thyroid doesn't just make managing diabetes and kidney disease as challenging as finding a unicorn in your backyard. It's also a leading cause of bone density loss, or renal osteodystrophy, which can permanently damage your bones. Sounds like something your doctor should be checking for, right? So here's my advice. If you're experiencing symptoms like fatigue, cold intolerance, and unexplained weight gain, get your thyroid checked. Even better, if you're a woman with kidney disease, make it a priority. After all, nothing says I care about my health like uncovering the hidden saboteur lurking in your neck. The good news is that thyroid problems are very treatable, but only with the right diagnosis and the right medications. Number 3. What do you do when diabetes is as cooperative as a cat in a bathtub, and your medications seem more interested in causing problems than helping you? It's time to tackle another common issue that's as widespread among CKD patients as pineapple on pizza: blood pressure medications not working as they should. But why does this happen, and which vitamins can help fix the issue? Let's dive in. Most CKD patients are on at least one blood pressure medication, but for many, it's not enough. So, they start with an ARB like losartan. Spoiler alert, still not enough. So, their doctor adds a beta blocker. Nope, still not working. Then comes a diuretic, still nothing. How about a calcium channel blocker? And faster than you can say, "My blood pressure is as stable as a Jenga tower," your kidneys are in trouble. The doctor might say, "That's normal, just start dialysis." But here's the thing: kidney disease doesn't have to end with dialysis unless a big mistake is made. There's a recent discovery about blood pressure that most doctors aren't aware of yet. It's about vitamin D and how a deficiency can prevent your blood pressure medications from doing their job. If your blood pressure is too high, one of the most prescribed medications for CKD patients is an ARB or an ACE inhibitor. These meds work by acting on the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, RAS, which is the puppet master of blood pressure, fluid, and electrolyte balance. When this system goes haywire, so does your blood pressure, which is why we rely on meds to keep it in check. But here's the kicker: vitamin D plays a crucial role in modulating this system. If you're deficient in this kidney-saving vitamin, your ACE inhibitors and ARBs might be as effective as a chocolate teapot. And what's your doctor likely to do? Prescribe more of these meds, which is like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. These medications are tough on your kidneys, so one of the smartest ways to reduce your need for them is by ensuring your vitamin D levels are in the right range. In fact, a recent study found that supplementing with vitamin D can significantly lower blood pressure in people over 50, those who are obese, or those with a vitamin D deficiency. Even if you're under 50 and at a healthy weight, consider that up to 90% of people with kidney problems have low levels of this vitamin. So, always make sure you're not deficient in vitamin D. Number 2. Has your doctor told you your potassium is too high and to cut back on bananas and tomatoes? Well, hold on tight, because what they really should have said is, ditch the hamburger instead. Wait, what? I can already hear the carnivores protesting, but hamburgers don't have potassium. Before you start a meat lover's revolt, let me explain. It's true, hamburgers don't contain potassium, but that doesn't mean they can't send your potassium levels soaring. I'm not saying the occasional burger will ruin you unless, of course, you have CKD. Trust me, following a renal diet is tough enough without the occasional cheat meal. But how does indulging in a hamburger mess with your potassium levels? Here's the deal: if you have CKD, you're probably eating too much protein. It's almost never the opposite, even if you're plant-based or vegan. I've yet to meet a single patient who's voluntarily eating less protein than they should. Science backs this up: overdoing protein is incredibly common. Now, you might be thinking, if I'm supposed to eat less protein to protect my kidneys but end up eating more, the worst that can happen is a little kidney damage, right? My potassium will be fine. Well, that's not how it works. Sure, you'll damage your kidneys, but there's more to it. Eating too much protein sends your lab values into chaos. How do I know if you're overdoing protein? I don't need to snoop in your pantry, I just look at your lab reports. When a CKD patient eats too much protein, their blood urea nitrogen, BUN, to creatinine ratio spikes, a dead giveaway. Their serum phosphorus levels also start climbing, and they're prime candidates for proteinuria. And if you're a burger enthusiast, your serum bicarbonate will be as low as a limbo champion's dance floor. Why, you ask? Because your body uses bicarbonate, a base, to neutralize all the acid from meat and protein. But when there's not enough bicarbonate to go around, your potassium shoots up like a pole vaulter aiming for a world record. Yep, the human body has some wickedly cruel ways of saying, "Stop feeding me junk." If your doctor's on the ball, they'll tell you straight up, protein is your enemy. They might prescribe sodium bicarbonate and a phosphate binder to help out. But some doctors, bless their hearts, won't dig deep, they'll just say, avoid avocados and spinach, which, spoiler alert, doesn't solve the problem. In fact, these foods can help detoxify your system. Trust me, this roller coaster of crazy lab values and bad dietary advice isn't a ride you want a front row seat on. Given the repercussions, you'd be better off cheating on your taxes, your spouse, or even at the casino. Just kidding, but seriously, don't cheat on your diet. Number 1. Alright, friends, let's chat about something crucial when dealing with kidney disease: limiting your daily protein intake. If improving your kidney health is the goal, this is the way to go. But what happens if you're sticking to a super strict diet and not getting enough protein? That can be just as bad. There's even a medical term for it: protein energy wasting. This condition leads to increased inflammation and a loss of muscle and body mass, leaving your body weak and frail. Obviously, we want to avoid that, right? So, how do we strike the right balance? Remember when I said I don't need to peek in your pantry to know how much protein you're eating? That's because the real clue is hiding in your lab test reports, specifically in your BUN, or blood urea nitrogen levels. BUN measures nitrogen, one of the toxins released when your body metabolizes protein. Here's the thing, your body loves amino acids, the building blocks of protein. It's practically in a committed relationship with them. But your kidneys? They're the ones left cleaning up the mess these amino acids leave behind, and they're not thrilled about it. Imagine having to do the dishes every time someone in your house cooked a 3-course meal and left everything in the sink. You'd probably say, "I'm not your maid." Right? And just like in any relationship, if you keep ignoring that plea, you could end up in a bad place, like on dialysis. So, how do we get those essential amino acids to protect our body tissue without making our kidneys do all the dirty work? The answer lies in a special type of supplement called keto analogs. These are a unique form of amino acids that don't burden your kidneys with excess nitrogen. Patients on a very low-protein diet often take these, and guess what? They work. Supplementing with keto analogs while on a low-protein diet can significantly delay the need for dialysis in advanced CKD patients. So, to sum it up, you can have your amino acids and enjoy them too, without making your kidneys throw a fit. And trust me, when your kidneys are happy, everyone's happy. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're considering amino acid supplements, some brands you may have heard of are Fruz, Albutrix, and Corina. Remember, these are prescription medications only, so be sure to talk to your doctor if you think they might be right for you. If you're looking for more tips on keeping your kidneys healthy, check out the videos on our channel. No kidney patient will ever lose a kidney again if they do this. Today, I want to share a truly inspiring story from one of our own, Joseph. He successfully controlled and reversed his kidney disease through good habits and positive thinking. Let's dive right in. First, keep your mind healthy. It's important to protect your kidneys from toxins, chemicals, and harmful substances, but what many people don't realize is that it's equally important to keep your mind free of toxic thoughts. I'd love to share my story with everyone. My name is Joseph, and I was diagnosed with CKD 4 years ago. At the time, my GFR was around 27. I had no idea my tests were so bad. My doctor prescribed medication, but despite taking it, my kidney function continued to decline. I was exhausted and completely out of control. This lasted for 3 years until I found your channel. I can't express in words how much hope you have given me. I never knew that diet and lifestyle changes could slow the progression of kidney disease. The healthier you eat, the less waste in your blood, and therefore the less your kidneys have to filter. I told my nephrologist that I wanted to find the root cause of my kidney problems. I changed my life. I started walking to work every day, cut out protein, meat, and salt, and started using baking soda, thanks to your videos. In just 8 months, I felt better than I had in years. 2 months ago, my blood test showed that my GFR was back at 41. My doctor was thrilled. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Joseph, for sharing your story with us. He shared what really made a difference in his CKD treatment, and many of his good habits are backed by science. Today, we're going to explore what worked for him and how you can apply these habits to your own life. There's so much I want to show you, but don't forget to share this message of hope. Share this video with anyone you know who could benefit from knowing that improving kidney health is possible. Let's talk about a powerful habit for your kidneys: eating berries. This is habit number 6, and it's one of the most effective ways to improve kidney health. If you've been following my videos, you know I always emphasize the importance of knowing what to eat rather than just what to avoid. And berries are a staple in every healthy renal diet I recommend. They're packed with antioxidants, which are crucial for lowering creatinine levels and supporting overall health. Antioxidants help lower cholesterol, fight colds and infections, and promote heart health. Getting enough antioxidants in a kidney-friendly diet without overloading on potassium can be challenging, but berries make it easy. They have a great antioxidant to potassium ratio, making them perfect for a renal diet. Here's why you should eat berries. Strawberries help lower blood pressure and fight bad cholesterol. Blueberries have the highest antioxidant content among all berries. Raspberries, great for diabetes and heart health. Goji berries support kidney function. Cranberries protect your urinary tract and kidneys from infections. Don't worry about potassium. Berries are low in this mineral, so you can enjoy them without concerns. Plus, you only need a small amount daily to reap their benefits. Another great thing about berries is that they're delicious on their own, with no need for added heat, salt, or sugar. So, go ahead and add some berries to your diet. Your kidneys will thank you. Now, let's talk about good habit number 5. Avoiding hidden salt and sugar. Almost every kidney patient is advised to cut down on added salt, and that's absolutely correct. Excessive salt can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and even direct kidney damage. Most of you are probably already cautious with your salt shaker, but here's the kicker: 80% of the salt we consume comes from processed foods, not the salt shaker. For example, cured meats and cold cuts can be salt bombs. Some brands of sliced deli turkey have over 1,000 milligrams of sodium in just a 4-ounce serving. Remember, you're only supposed to get 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. Fast foods, bacon, processed meats, salad dressings, and snacks can also have more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per serving. This is why excess salt usually comes from processed foods, not just the salt shaker. But there's something even worse. Hidden sugar. Sugar is more detrimental to blood pressure than salt and is highly addictive. The more you eat, the more you crave. Food producers hide sugar in almost everything. Take fruit juice, for example. There's more sugar in a glass of fruit juice than any healthy nutrients. Sports drinks are even worse, often loaded with both sugar and potassium. Granola, often marketed as a low-fat health food, is usually high in calories and sugar, as are many breakfast cereals. Flavored coffees and creamers should also be avoided, and vitamin water, despite its healthy image, contains a lot of added sugar. Don't let advertising fool you. Always put your health first. By avoiding hidden salt and sugar, you can significantly improve your kidney health and overall well-being. Baking soda is truly a miracle remedy for people with kidney problems. All the good habits we've discussed aim to help the kidneys maintain the acid-alkaline balance in the body. The more acidic foods we eat, the more burden we place on our kidneys. Baking soda, being extremely alkaline, can directly reduce this burden. Studies have shown that administering baking soda can effectively slow down the progression of kidney disease. There's one important thing to keep in mind, though. You need to be tested for sodium bicarbonate levels and serum potassium to determine if baking soda will benefit you and in what dosage. The sodium bicarbonate test is especially crucial as it helps your doctor determine the exact amount of baking soda you need. Some people take 1 gram 3 times per day with water, but it's always better to consult a doctor to get the right dosage. If you're at stage 4 or 5 of kidney disease and not taking baking soda, talk to your doctor to see if it's suitable for you. You probably need it. I made a detailed video on this topic. Check it out in the video description. Now, let's talk about a natural remedy that many consider miraculous, astragalus. This adaptogen has shown incredible effectiveness against the progression of kidney disease. In a prestigious study, astragalus extract was found to lower creatinine levels in patients with stage 4 and 5 kidney disease. These patients were already being treated for complications like high blood pressure, renal anemia, metabolic acidosis, and mineral bone disease with various conventional therapies, including antihypertensive drugs, erythropoietin, baking soda, and vitamin D. Despite receiving such treatments, their kidney function continued to decline before starting astragalus. In the study, patients were given 2.5 grams of astragalus twice a day alongside their usual treatments. Remarkably, within just 3 months, their GFR, glomerular filtration rate, started to improve instead of deteriorate. Number 2. Find out what's causing your kidney issues. I know many of you might already have a good idea of what's behind your kidney problems, but if you have any doubts or if your doctor hasn't been entirely clear, it's crucial to dig deeper. I understand that spending extra time in hospitals and with doctors can be exhausting and sometimes overwhelming. But trust me, it's absolutely worth it to get to the bottom of things. If you don't have a nephrologist yet, find one. They are the best experts for managing chronic kidney disease. Get all the necessary tests done to pinpoint the exact cause of your condition. The most common culprits of chronic kidney disease are diabetes and high blood pressure, accounting for more than 3/4 of cases. However, other causes can include tumors, nephritis, genetic conditions like polycystic kidney disease, and glomerular diseases such as IgA nephropathy. Additionally, conditions like interstitial nephritis, prolonged urinary tract obstruction, due to issues like an enlarged prostate or kidney stones, recurrent kidney infections, and even some cancers can contribute to kidney problems. There are even cases where the cause remains unknown. The primary goal of any treatment is to address the root cause of the damage. For example, if diabetes is the cause, controlling your blood sugar is essential for improvement. If your kidney disease stems from another issue, identifying it clearly and treating it accordingly is crucial. Unfortunately, sometimes patients are misdiagnosed with high blood pressure when the true cause is different. This happens because kidney disease itself can cause high blood pressure. So, make sure you're 100% certain about what's causing your condition. If you're seeing a nephrologist, they'll likely cover all these bases. But if you're working with a general practitioner or internist, you might need to advocate strongly for comprehensive testing and diagnosis. Keep in mind that medical understanding evolves. For instance, as recently as the 1960s and 70s, high blood pressure was thought to be beneficial for older adults. It wasn't until the late 1970s and early 1980s that research shifted this perspective, and only in the past 2 decades have we fully grasped how even moderately high blood pressure can harm the kidneys. The recommendation to keep the upper number below 120 is a recent development but is strongly supported by current research. This brings us to our top tip. Keep being informed. Just like our friend Joseph discovered, knowledge truly is power. He shared that without diving deep into understanding his condition, he wouldn't have been able to reverse his kidney disease. The world of kidney disease is evolving rapidly. Chronic kidney disease is one of the most overlooked public health issues, but change is on the horizon. Every day, new breakthroughs and treatments are being researched. We're also seeing significant strides in transplant technology. It's only a matter of years before we might witness the first successful transplant of an artificial kidney. So, stay informed, stay hopeful, and keep exploring the latest advancements. They could make all the difference in your journey. Thank you so much for watching. If you follow these good habits, you're taking a huge step towards preserving your kidney health. Remember, every positive change counts, and together, we can make a difference. I'd love to hear from you. What's one habit or tip that's helped you on your kidney health journey? Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's support each other in this community. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more helpful videos.